being the fastest quarterback you've never seen. I'll be right back. There's no quicker way to get into DFS. Play Super Draft today and see for yourself.
We're behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. Then when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. Do that, we'll be all right.
Roll Tide to the whole Roll Tide Nation. Happy Tuesday to you, January the 31st, 2023. I am Roll Tide Rise Up, co-host here on the Horsemen show. And we're going to bring our other guys in. We're going to start up an hour with our good friend, Mr. William Bryant. Mr. William Bryant, come on in, sir. Roll Tide, Mr. William Bryant, sir. How are you doing?
All righty, man. That explains it all. That's it, Alabama against all, y'all.
All y'all. All y'all. All right,
Roll
man.
Tide,
Roll Tide, man. Let's head over to North Carolina and pick up our good friend, Mr. Kangaroo Black. Kangaroo, come on in, sir.
If you're looking to visit this stadium. They got to figure it out here.
It's more than a buzz at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's electric. Here comes the Tide.
Kangaroo.
Just like my Alabama Crimson Tide is LeBron against the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, fellas. Let's head on down to Phoenix City, Alabama, and pick up our good friend, Mr. Nick Saban Jr. Mr. Nick Jr., come on in, sir.
Come on in.
What we do is important, but how we do what we do becomes more and more important. And that's for every guy here. We got to do it better. Our goal is to have the kind of team that nobody wants to play. And that means that we have to impose our will to dominate the competition all the time. It's all about what does it take to break you.
Roll Tide, Nick Jr.
Roll Tide, baby. Y'all like coming to subscribe.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
All right. Last but not least, we're going to head back to Georgia. We're going to pick up our good friend, the conductor of the train himself, Mr. Spencer Reevely. Spencer, come on in, sir.
I am Bam Dam, a damn Alabama fan and proud of it. Gun Nation forever, brother. Hey, I had to throw this out here right quick. KB, little Timmy's gonna whoop little LeBron's ass. You know that, don't you? Little jealousy thing's gonna be happening there.
not Bron. Bron in too good a shape.
All right, fellas, we're gonna get this show started, but before we do, we gotta hand it off to Spencer and let him do his dedication for the night. So, Spencer, man, take the reins.
Thanks, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It is my great honor tonight to dedicate tonight's show to Private George Watson, born March 24th, 1914, Birmingham, Jefferson County, Alabama. He died March 8th, 1943. He was buried at sea during the World War II conflict. His unit was the 2nd Battalion, 29th Quartermaster Regiment. He was in the U.S. Army. He got the Medal of Honor in March 8th, 1943. Private George Watson distinguished himself by his heroism, being a hero on March 8th, 1943, while serving in the Pacific Command with the 2nd Battalion, 29th Quartermaster Regiment near Porlock Harbor. Private Watson was aboard a troop ship, the Dutch steamer Jacob, which is a U.S. Army transport ship, when it was attacked and hit by enemy bombers before it sank. The ship was abandoned. Private Watson, instead of seeking to save himself, remained in the deep waters long enough to assist several soldiers who could not swim to reach safety of a life raft. His heroic actions, which cost him his life, resulted in saving the lives of several of his comrades. Being weakened by the continuous physical exertion, overcome by muscular fatigue, Private Watson drowned when the suction of the sinking ship dragged him beneath the surface of the swirling waters. This is why he was given the Medal of Honor. And for your service, sir, for your ultimate sacrifice, for thinking of others before yourself, especially at a time that you was going through a lot of personal grief yourself in the military. You threw all that aside, all of it, to bring back your raising from your mom and dad to put yourself before others. And for that, sir, I salute you. You are not forgotten. Okay, at this time, let's bring everybody on. Go ahead, rise up.
All right. We'll get the show started. But before we do, Spencer, go ahead and cue the MA, sir.
Yes, sir. Be more than happy to. Bam! It's up.
Joey, what's up, Joey? I see you.
All right. So, all right. Everybody see the title for tonight. You know what it is. Get the hell out. He said it and he meant it, and he ain't taking it back. So for those of y'all who don't know or can't put two and two together, that topic is talking about Nick Saban and the two with one person that was at Alabama, already at Alabama, and the one recruit that they were recruiting with the NIL situation. One guy wanted $800,000 from what we hear, and the other guy wanted $500,000, or his girlfriend to be put through the law program at the expense of Alabama. And Nick basically told him, "Don't let the door hit you, where the good Lord split you." And man, we done talked about the NIL and all this good stuff, but when you come in demanding money, and then you're asking for your girlfriend to be put through school, which she's probably gonna end up leaving you anyway once it's all said and done. She gonna be a lawyer here, so she gonna know the ins and outs. She gonna get whatever money you get if you make the NFL and your NIL. Take it, okay? So I don't know, man. We're at a time where I know we just said that this is gotten out of hand, but this is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what these young people are thinking about, and also the young people, if you're looking or listening, and you're in high school, basketball, football, whatever, the school does not pay the NIL. The school does not pay you the NIL. You got to look at the NIL as a endorsement. It's an endorsement, basically. So you have to earn that endorsement, and they bring to the table whatever endorsement they want to bring to you. You don't go to Nike and say, "Hey, I need a $5.5 million deal, shoe and this and that and this and all this." It don't happen that way. So I don't know, man. This is crazy, and I'm pretty sure it's not the last one. I'm pretty sure Nick Saban is not the only person that has had this and had to tell some people, no, it don't work that way. But since we're on our channel, we talk about the Bama situation that we know about. I don't know, man. KB, what do you think about this? I mean, would you come to a school and be like, "Hey, man, I need $500K, and I need to get my old girl to school"? You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to get on the field. That's the first thing I'm trying to do. So I mean, but I'll say this. Now, if a school offer me $500,000, then yeah. But I'm not finna I'm not finna ask for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my deal is they giving me a scholarship, they giving me a chance. I'm trying to get on the field first, right, and prove myself, Right. So that's my thing. And I understand when Nick Saban going with this, and I agree with him 100%. Mm-hmm. So if you don't like it, then hey, go somewhere else.
Go ahead on, man. Nick Jr., what do you think, sir?
For one, the NCAA, they open up this door for this stuff to happen anyway. Like, it's on them, but I'm like KB with it, man. I'm more focused on not so far as the money now, but I'm worried about it on the back end. I'm trying to get to school. I'm trying to get on the field. I'm trying to get my education. So, and later on, I can get this money on. I can get this NFL money. But again, now if you coming at me with the dollars, we can talk. But this is one thing. This is why we're acting to it when you said it. Who in the hell vouching for their high school girlfriend to get goddamn scholarship? Who the hell doing that?
Dude. When that number one dude come along and he making more NIL and NFL money than you, she gone. She out there.
I'm like, what? Who do that? I'm going to college.
How about this? Take whatever NIL money that you do get, if you love her so much, whatever NIL money that you may acquire.
I don't.
And pay for her schooling. How about you do that? You get whatever NIL money that you acquire, and you pay your money for her to go to school. Show you love her.
I can't. I can't.
William, sir, Mr. Bryant.
You know what?
Asking 500.
Hey, that money looks good. You know, I ain't gonna deny it. To quote an old book, an old, very old book, if you don't work, you don't eat. So,
right.
You show me what you got, and then we'll talk, but then it's going to come afterwards. You put the work in, you get your compensation. You don't eat, man. That's just plain and simple, man. I mean, I know you might don't. I'm glad about we got us a coach that says you don't worry about how many fucking stars you got. Fuck the stars. I don't look at that. Show me your performance on the field. We go from there. We got a coach like that. Right. And by the way, cheers to you, Stetson. I can drink, brother. Can you? I mean, you know me anyway. You want to be able to drink anyway, but roll down tide, brother.
Hey, construction hat fella back there in the back, Spencer.
Like I said, it's time to go to work. And obviously, our great Coach Nick Saban is going to work. He is standing beside his personal standards and this bullshit. And Cindy Reed, I've got to disagree with your comment there. Sounds like the kids is whipped. No, they haven't been whipped enough. That's the damn problem. They were showed, they're giving trophies for showing the fuck up. No, hell no. Then they're going to come in here to our Coach Nick Saban, a proven coach, old man coach, and bring in some Lane Kiffin type shit. That's bullshit. I mean, they can go fuck themselves. I'm glad they're the hell out. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. You're coming here demanding of the greatest coach in college football money to come play for him when you haven't even showed shit. Man, that's the biggest crock of bullshit I've ever heard in my damn life. And then you want to get your girlfriend a scholarship paid too? Oh, man, come on, man. Get your head dead out of your ass. Get that dick out of your damn mouth because you're full of shit. That is so fucked up it ain't even funny. And I am so proud of my great Coach Nick Saban to show them the damn door, tell them get the hell out. That's what I got on it.
Hey, Spencer. She ain't talking about that kind of whip. Cindy Reed talking about another kind of whip.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She talking about like Marcus on Boomerang,
Yeah.
Sounds like they want some Brokeback Mountain to me.
You gotta flip it. You gotta flip it, see.
And I want to say this. I want to say this to that comment about Stetson. Hey, nothing but love for the man. I can drink, and I'll be glad to drink. But I mean, an old man will be able to drink if he wants to. But as far as I like knowledge, what you said, if you like knowledge that we got 4 of them before you, okay, we got 4 of them bastards before you did, back to backs.
Well, let me say this on Stetson real quick. That old man don't know how to drink. He ain't welcome to come drink with me because he can't handle it. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going. No, hell no. No, go ahead. That's a subject.
Go
ahead.
Hey, listen. Everybody giving Stetson Hill. I'm gonna like, hey, at least he wasn't drinking and driving like somebody we know.
Hey. I'm like Girl Pitts. I'm gonna park close enough to the bar. I'm gonna buy me a house close to the bar where I can walk the fuck home. I won't get a DWI.
He probably was walking home and got called. That's what he was doing. Walking back to the hotel. He just didn't walk there.
He was beating on the wrong doors. He would have to be drunk as hell.
Hey, man. Like I say, he ain't hurt nobody. It could have been.
No, he ain't hurt nobody.
No,
he almost got hurt the way that them damn officers tackled his ass. Jesus.
Maybe CC, you should have had them officers during the football game.
You ain't lying. You ain't
Somebody
lying.
needs a history lesson. I tell you, somebody needs a history lesson. Back to back, brother, right there.
Hey, man, let's find them officers' names. We can name. I might get them officers $500,000 and put that girl through school. They come to Alabama, play, do some tackling.
Hey,
I guarantee you, his hip was sore the next day.
Shout out to the number one puppy in the chat.
Oh yeah, he in there.
Shut up. Hey, why don't y'all read this comment I got showing up here? I have to agree with this one immensely.
What's this?
Yeah, that's true.
Four.
Mr. Jim.
got four,
and you know what? And I agree. I agree because the kid was bold enough to ask them, because I guarantee you he didn't went places and they'll be like, hold on, let me check on that for you. I bet that he went to some colleges and they went and seen what they can do for him. Yep. And he was just weighing out his options. He was just basically negotiating, searching around. I bet that's what he was doing.
That's what Texas A&M did. They promised all these kids this money and then didn't give them none.
Yeah.
When it came time to pay up, there was no money to pay up, but they promised them. Our coach is man enough to tell you, get the fuck out.
And you know, I'm glad he did that, because that's going to separate the people that really want to be us is just there for a check. You know what I'm saying? And we don't need that at Bama. If you don't really want to be there, get your ass on, man. We don't need that crap, man.
If you want to check, work for it. Come here. Prove us in the first year. Work for it. Work your worth. Exactly. And the more you work, the more you're worth, the more money you're going to get. That's just my mind on that one.
Hey, man, I agree with everybody 100%, you know. But we just in a weird time right now. And like Nick Saban Jr. said, they open up a can of worms. They open up Pandora's box, and here we are. Here we are. So, you know, we just have to deal with it. You know, so we're gonna move along, man, and go into any personal topic that we want to talk about. I'm gonna go over to Nick Jr. You have anything that you want to talk about tonight, sir?
Is there something going on in Alabama that we don't know about? As far as what's going on with these coaching hires? Does people want to come? Do coaches want to come coach for Nick Saban? Like, is something going on that we don't know about?
Who want to start on this one?
I start off. You know, Coach Saban. You know, he spent a long time with Bill Belichick, right?
Right.
And you know how Bill Belichick like to pay people bottom dollar, not top dollar.
Right.
Right. Fact. And you know, the guy that he interviewed last year from Washington, right? I mean, yesterday from Washington, right?
Yeah.
He's right now making $2 million.
Yeah.
No assistant coach, coordinator, whatever, has ever made $2 million under Nick Saban. So why would he come to Alabama and make less money? You know, when he making $2 million over there, you know damn well Nick Saban ain't finna pay him $2 million. Maybe that's why he took the interview, man. He thought he could convince Nick Saban to pay him $2 million.
And let me add on to what you what you say. So if you coaching and you come to Alabama and put up crazy numbers, winning natty, maybe SEC championship, you go from being an OC to being considered might be a head coach. So again, what I was saying, you work for it now and worry about the money on the back end. But I don't know, that's just me though.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna get that at Alabama. You'll get at the back end if somebody come and get you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
But they're gonna have to come get you as a head coach.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you come to Alabama, if your offense is so good, You come to Alabama and you put out lights out numbers at Alabama, you know it's gonna happen. You know they come.
Yeah.
You know they coming to poaching.
Yeah,
That's right. But you know, a lot of people ain't willing to take that pay
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah, that's true.
If I'm making $2 million and you say you're gonna pay me 1.4, that's $600,000 I'm losing that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I might
get
get a deal 5 years down the line worth what? We're gonna say $5 million a year. Good. Well, head coaches now, they making pretty good damn money, especially the good ones.
And that's what I'm saying. If it's at Alabama, you put out crazy numbers at Alabama, it won't even be 5 years down the line. Because for one, they try to take you away from Alabama fast as they can anyway. But we live in a football world now where the next they always looking for the next biggest thing, So anybody that get a little name or a little buzz, they're gonna try to take them away real quick. That's why a lot of coaches end up failing when they go be a head coach, because they get a little buzz and they listen to that buzz and take it and run with it and got to go fail. That's why Kirby Smart is so good, because Kirby Smart could have did the same thing, but Kirby Smart patiently waited for the right opportunity. And when the right opportunity came, he took it and he learned a whole lot more by sitting there patiently waiting. And now he in the best situation he could be in.
Right.
Unlike people like Scott Frost, they got a little buzz real quick when it failed miserably.
Matt Rule,
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Spencer, what do you think about it? You think something going on in Alabama? Well, nobody want to come, but KB had a great point.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
that was a great point.
I really don't. My main man, Coach Nick Saban, flying up to Washington to meet with this gentleman. He walks in the office and he goes, "Hey, man, this is my vision. This is where I want our offense to go. Are you the man to do it?" And Chubb looked at him and go, "Oh, hell no, I can't do that shit. No. Hey, who you think I am, Superman?" I think Nick Saban's laying out his plans of where we're going to be, and he's looking for the right man to accept a job. And I'm proud these guys ain't got the balls enough to come in here and fail. They know right off the get-go, I ain't that good. I'm not ready for that task yet. Move on to the next one. That's my opinion on this one. It ain't that anything to do with Alabama. It's the fact that we're going to win the Natty this in 2023-24. We're winning it this season. Coach Saban's got a plan to happen. He's looking for the right coaches to join him to make it happen. He's giving them every tool they need to make it happen. And so far, he hasn't found one with big enough balls to take on the responsibility. That's my opinion. That's my opinion on this.
And these coaches know these coaches know that the Alabama job gonna come with a lot of criticism. It's gonna come with a lot. And you right on that. A lot of them might be ready for that. Like for real, they might not be ready for it. Right. They might be content doing it where they at.
And Chubby Chubbs, I guarantee you, he started sweating before he said, "Oh hell no." But yeah, I understand.
William,
that's a tough job, man. Tough job. I'm glad he opted out before getting on there. We had a fiasco like we had this past year. But as far as Van Edwards, hey, I'll vote for you, brother. Van Edwards said he'd do it for a carton of Newports and some homegrown in the sock drawer. Yes, sir, man. And hey, I'll vote for you, brother.
Okay. I bet his sock drawer is laying beside his bed right now.
Hey, man.
He don't want that moisture on his hands.
I vote for you, bro.
Okay.
But I believe it.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, William.
I'm gonna say, yeah. He's looking for the best one, and I'm glad the fucker bowed out when he did. Because I don't want that shit that we had last year. So I believe he's still looking. He's got the man, and he's got some more prospects. You can believe that, and he's going to get the job done, no matter what. And I agree with you, Cindy Reed. We got the #1 recruiting class going this year. So whoever's gonna have it's gonna have the tools and the guys to get out there and get the job done. So yeah, we got another natty coming up. Y'all can believe that this year. Roll down tide, you heard it from me. Roll tide.
Okay.
So I went to it. So I brought it up because honestly, I don't think nothing's going on. I just think really Saban is trying to get this hire right. I really think he's being patient, checking out, making sure the person check all the boxes. Yeah, stirring up getting the right ingredients right for this thing. Because I said that the person he hired, it might not even be the big name that we looking for. But I believe whoever it is, and it might be, but I believe whoever it is going to be the right person for the job when he makes that decision.
Right. I agree. I think also he's looking for someone who, because we always talk about the players buying in. I think he's looking for a coach that's going to buy in to the Bama standard, the ways, and not just looking for. Because for the last couple of years, to springboard off of. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Breaking up.
You're breaking up there, brother. Say that one more time.
Okay. I think he was looking for. Like for the last couple of years, we had coaches coming in and just want to use this as a springboard for their next opportunity, and he's looking for somebody to come in and really be a part of the process, and build, not just a one and done type of situation. So this part of, I think he's taking his time, like everybody's saying, and trying to get it right. You gonna say something, Nick?
Yeah, cause I gotta ask you, KB. You said something in your video today. How many offensive coordinators you said we hired in the past many years?
6
in your video
in the past 8 years. 6 in the past 8 years.
We can't continue to have success, and we keep going through this many turnovers. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It eventually gets hard. It gets hard.
Right.
But the reason we're having the turnovers because we've been so damn good that other teams are stealing them for head coaches or whatever. And thank you, Ole Miss. Thank you for getting our DC. Thank you. Hell, I'd have paid you to do it. Thank you. Anyway, but other than that one, our coaches get taken away. They're going for more money. You can't blame them.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna move on to mine, and it ties into this whole OCDC thing, and I keep hearing the name Grantham come up, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I don't know if I'm sold on Grantham myself. Not necessarily saying that that he's gonna get it if Jeremy doesn't get it, they can't iron out whatever with Jeremy Pruitt and or whatever not. But I just, me personally, I'm not sold on Grantham. I have some mixed feelings about it. I know my feelings don't matter. If Nick's feelings matter, whatever he said goes. But I'm just, I'm in a, I don't know. I just don't feel really good about that particular name. Let me ask KB, what do you feel about Grantham? If we can't get Pruitt, what do you feel about Todd?
Oh, I just brought this up in a video today just to have some talking points. But anyway, anyway, I don't think he's gonna make Grantham to DC. I think he's gonna continue to shop around. I think Grantham would be the last choice. I think he'll be desperate to hire Grantham as the DC. But it's reports out there that he could be a real choice.
Right.
But them dog fans, they dogging Grantham. They dog Grantham out, man, for what he did there. But like I said today in my video, when Grantham came to Georgia after that 2009 season, Georgia's total they was 118th in total defense. after the 2009 season. Grantham was the DC in 2010. They wind up 19th in total defense. 2011, they wind up 5th in total defense, right? And they were 2nd in sacks. They had 94 tackles for loss. 29 forced turnovers. So he couldn't have been too bad at Georgia. Maybe the last year or two or whatever. And when he left, they was like 45th in total defense. But this man brought their defense from 118th to 5th in 2 seasons, right? But yeah, he left. There was 45th, but that's way better than 118th. And you want to dog the man out? You know what I'm saying? And then he was the defense coordinator when we played Florida in 2020 in the SEC championship, and we only beat them by what, 4 points, 6 points. So they played some damn good defense. In 2012, we played Georgia in the SEC defense. In the SEC championship, beat them by what? It was less than a touchdown. I think it was 4 points. They had a chance to win. When Aaron Murray didn't spike the ball, and they'd have had another play. So I just look at that, So, and maybe we might just have better athletes this season than what those teams had. You never know. But I still don't think he's gonna go with him without interviewing other people.
Okay, William, what do you think about Todd?
Todd, I don't know if he'd be all in for Alabama. Just be honest with you. As I said, Coach is gonna get whoever he wants, but I believe that he's just waiting for the right one, and who knows? He might not even let us know until the day of the spring game, But it's gonna be the right choice for either one of them. Ole Miss, you can have him, okay, if that's what he wants to do. He's not all in for Alabama anyway, so y'all have the fucker. As the title says, get the fuck out. We don't want you. Get the fuck out. Okay. We want somebody
the fact of the matter is, whoever we have, Georgia's 1-4 against Nick Saban with Kirby. That's all. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Correct.
Matter of fact, that's mostly. So I'm just saying, since they want to troll us.
Right.
And as far as somebody saying that we don't have back-to-backs, 25, 26, that's the Wade Wallace years, okay? Thank you, South Carolina, for taking over. How to say his name? You got a good man that named Joe Field there, brother. Wade Wallace.
We just went back in 11 and 12.
Yeah. And 64, 65, that's Bear Bryant, okay? 78 and 79, that's Bear Bryant. He's got 2 of them. So count that up. That's 1, 2, 3. And you just said it, KB. 4 with Nick Saban. That's right. So now speak you damn fucking shit, you motherfuckers. 4 of them, brother. 4. Back to back. But until you get the other ones, I don't want to hear you shit. Okay? You got 1. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Go ahead.
Nick, what you think about Todd, man?
It is what it is, brother.
If we go Todd Grantham route, I feel like we at the bottom of the list. Like I feel like nobody else has nobody else. They're hiring nobody else, but I mean, KB was bringing up them points in his video today. And I guess feel like this because when you look at Alabama stats with Pete Golden, they were like, what are you complaining about? It doesn't look right. It wasn't Bama football. And I guess that's kind of what Georgia can say, but I'm with you too, KB, on it though. Like, you went from what you said?
118. You went from 118 in total defense.
That's a big ass improvement.
Yeah, to 19 the next year with this guy.
Like,
and then the second year winner, you was ranked in the top 5.
Like, that's a big ass improvement.
But he did fall off. He fell off the last part.
Yeah.
But still, it was way better when he left and when he got there.
Yeah.
From 180, you come in with 118 and you leave him at 45. And that 45 was the worst year since he got there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what are you complaining about?
But I guess I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'm not
with us. Now with us, we can't say that. With Jeremy Pruitt and Tosh, whatever, we wasn't no daggone 80-something in defense or 40-something or whatever we was with Pete Golden. And every year we were declining under Pete Golden.
Right.
So I mean,
facts.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not sold on the Gruntham dude though.
I got a question. Somebody said in the comment, what Charlie Strong is?
Is he with Jacksonville?
I don't know. Yeah, I think
we had him and we fucked that one up. We had him. He was there. He was down here to A-House comment. But when Pete and Bill was hired, did y'all think that was a good hire? At first, Bill, yes, I did. I ain't gonna lie about it. I thought Bill was a good hire. Pete,
I didn't. I thought he quit on the Texans.
We had Charlie Strong on staff. He should have been the one, not Pete. He should have been learning under Charlie Strong. Now, that's my opinion, and I'll stick to it. Charlie Strong should have been the DC. And then when my mighty coach named Pete as a DC when Charlie left, and I can't blame him for doing it. I can't.
Yeah,
yes, I would love to have Charlie back.
Pete kind of came out of nowhere.
Y'all go ahead. Then come
I
back.
just said Pete kind of came out of nowhere, and then Bill, I just didn't like Bill. I don't even like the way his hat sit on his head. I just don't like that motherfucker at all. I don't care what nobody says. I just don't. So, but anyhow. But Spencer, what do you think about Todd situation? I mean,
the DC, Jeremy Pruitt does have an L1 sanction on him, which means it's more than the McDonald bags that everybody knows about. So there's more to it than meets the eye. So which means the ruling could come down to whoever hires him that if he's on your staff, then you're not allowed to play in any bowl games or go get into the Final Four there. You're not allowed. So I understand why Nick Saban's hesitant. Could he hire him? Yes. There's nothing legal said he can't. But we don't know all the facts yet. We ain't been told everything. So let's go ahead and rule Jeremy Pruitt out. So who would I like to see next? The more I think about it, the more I look into it, I ain't gonna lie about it. Glenn Schumann from Georgia. I'd love to have him on as our DC. I would love it. If not him, Jim Leonard from the old Wisconsin DC. That man brought fire on that defense. I would love to have him also. Now, that's my two back-to-back. Now, Mr. Jeff Collins used to be the Georgia Tech head coach. I can't go there. Sorry, I can't go there. So my two would be Glenn Schumann or Jim Leonard. That's me personally.
Okay. I don't know. Well, it is what it is, I guess. We have to wait and see. I don't know what other things that might be going on with Pruitt, as you were speaking of. But I don't know how can they hold that against Bama, though. That's some crap. Him deal with that with Tennessee. But anyhow, KB, you got anything you want to speak about tonight, sir?
No, I was going to talk about Todd Grantham, man, but we already went through that.
We went to
So yeah, man.
It's a waiting game. It might not be no subject. I mean, I'm going to answer yes. Somebody asked me whenever I get close like this. Yes, I am reading the comments. So, yes, sir, that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to comment on what's being said. So, yeah, Bama Gal, I love you too. I really do. I love baller fans that's in the chat right now. Except for you Georgia asses. I've already showed you how your face looks. I don't want to do it again. Go ahead.
This guy that said Bama is poverty. Georgia won back to back. Poverty is 2-22. I mean 2-42. Georgia is in a famine right now. Man, how can you call Alabama program poverty when they got 18 national championships? And y'all got 2 2 in 42 years. You can count on one hand how many y'all got in your whole program, your whole history, and that's 4. In between the first and second one, it was 38 years in between that. In the third and fourth, it was 41 years. Okay, I mean, come on, man. These guys are crazy, but hey, them Georgia fans. It is what it is.
You know what, KB? Let's take the 18 away. Let's say 6 in the last 15 years. How about that?
Hey, you know what? We got more than them since 2010.
We got more than
we got 11,
one coach.
12, 15, 17, and 20. We got 5 since 2010, and they got 4 in their whole history.
We have more than one coach. One coach, one tenure than the whole school history. One coach.
Yeah.
Has more national championships for Alabama than the whole history of Georgia.
I got the proof right here. I got the proof right here. 2009.
And my thing, I don't know why. I don't know why they be talking about Vince Dooley like he was a great coach. He won 1 national championship. He won 1.
That's all. That's it.
And he's supposed to be the greatest coach in Georgia history. Well, besides Kirby Smart now, because he got 2. But Vince Dooley was just an average run-of-the-mill coach. He won 1 national championship, maybe 2 or 3 SEC championships. That's it. And how long did he coach at Georgia? Damn near, 20, 30 years? So he was a run-of-the-mill coach. Matter of fact, he was below average. Lot of coaches. Hell, Ed Orgeron could have did what he did. So, I mean, but they be hyping this dude up like he was somebody.
And check it out.
But supposedly Vince Dooley retired Bear Bryant. When Bear Bryant beat his ass 3 out of the 5 times they played and beat him the last 2 times they played each other. Right. But somehow to them, he retired Bear Bryant.
I got something on that. I got something even better than that, KB. Check out how many Heisman trophies Vince has got. How many does Coach Saban got?
He got 4.
There you go. Enough said. I got right here 6 years from 2009 all the way over to 2020. When Kirby does that shit, come back and talk to me, motherfuckers. Come back and talk to me. Now then. That's what, 11 years. 11 years.
Actually, I got several quick topics I want to run around the table. But before I do, the gentleman is talking about this ain't, an MA channel. Suck my trunk, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
Off the top, I'm just going to, anybody wants to answer, you can. I'm going to go ahead and start with you, Rise Up. Saban has never gone 3 years without winning a natty.
Right.
Do you think this will be the year?
No. He's going to listen. That's why he's taking his time. He's picking the right OC. He's picking the right DC. He has a statement to make, and he's not going this year without winning the natty. He's not going to do it. He's everything is in him to shut everybody up, and that's how you shut people up. He don't go talking about it on TV. He does it by winning national championships. So no, we Alabama will win one.
KB, what do you think, sir?
I agree with Roll Tide. I agree with Roll Tide. This gonna be the year he gonna win the championship. Like you say, he hasn't went 3 years at Alabama, and that's why he's so meticulous about these hires this year.
All right. Nick Saban Jr., what do you think, sir?
I agree 100%. It's the same thing. I'm about to say the same thing everybody else saying. This is why he's taking this time. It might not be names they might want, but when he makes the hire, it's going to be the right hire.
William, what do you think, sir?
I think it's going to be the right one. I'm still trying to read this bullshit coming on here. These fucking asshole Georgians, they really fucked up in the head. I don't see how you do it, KB. I really don't see how you do it. I mean, these fuckers, they call us delusional. What the fuck, man? I got the damn proof right here. I just showed you the damn proof. What the hell? I mean, Alabama's far from washed up.
They're scared. They're scared, William. They're scared all
That's what it is. They fucking scared out of their damn fucking brute bitches. They keep, who's y'all gonna be your coordinator? It'll be the right one. Don't fucking worry about it. You need to worry about fucking Stetson gone and the rest of you motherfuckers that's gonna be gone. Okay? You fucking coordinators, please. Hey. We do this every fucking year. We got two. Okay, coach can handle that. I ain't worried about that shit. But he's gonna get the right damn choice. You goddamn you that. As Roman Reigns said, believe that.
This dummy gonna say in the comment that Kirby got 8 national championships, 6 with Alabama and 2 with Georgia. He only got 4 with Alabama.
He can't play, man.
And he got 4 with Alabama and 2 with Georgia. Remind you, when y'all be talking about Nick Saban, y'all want to bring up all the head coaching years. So just bring up Kirby Smart's coaching year, head coaching. He got 2.
Yep,
he got 2. He got. And when you are a coordinator, you got the help. You got the help of it's the whole total team effort. But the head coach get the recognition for the national championship, not coordinators. So Kirby got 2 national championships.
Are y'all reading some of this shit? Are y'all reading some of this? Kirby built Bama. The fuck if he did. I'm not going to discredit Kirby doing the good job he did.
My thing is, how did Kirby build? He built Bama and then lost to what he built 4 times?
Correct. Yeah, KB.
And see, what you just said, KB. And what you just said, KB, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna go back to Bear Bryant. I'm gonna tell you the difference. Bear Bryant. Bear Bryant, he can coach his team up, and he can coach the other team. He can go to another team and coach his team. He coached up to beat that team. He coached up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Somebody read that comment, please.
I read it, man.
Go ahead. I can't read it. Sorry.
Oh shit!
You're killing me, man. You're killing me. I'm having too much fun, bro. Go ahead.
Oh man.
Hey, what the comment said?
Somebody get it.
It's on the screen. You don't see the comment on the screen.
I'm here. We got William fired up. So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna just go to one more. I'm just gonna go one more question. I had 6, but we're just going to one more. And I'm gonna save William for last on this one. I'm going to Nick Saban Jr. first. What do you consider a dynasty? The number of wins or the schedule? Who would play? Basically, who you played get you your wins. So do you consider a dynasty being the number of wins, or do you consider you got your wins on a week schedule? Which one do you consider a dynasty? Did you hear me?
What?
I don't know.
Because I don't even see Spencer.
Can you hear me now?
No more.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go with a rise up right quick. Maybe you're
Do y'all hear me?
What do you think, sir? What do you consider?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. Well, do I consider the wins or the week schedule?
A week schedule.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged question there. It'll be the wins, but on a solid schedule, consistently. That's what I consider a dynasty. You know, if every year, I'm not gonna call this other school name because we didn't talk about it too much.
Right.
I call it a name. Them ragged ass Georgia Bulldogs, soft bitches.
But we're gonna say, like when Oklahoma was, running the Big 12,
right?
That schedule, man, was easy for them. It's okay. Put it this way: it's certain not division, but conferences that you already know who is going to be at the top every year. You're looking for Big Ten. You're looking for Ohio State,
right?
Every year. I mean, Michigan has come on in the last couple of years, but Ohio State is dominant. You want to go to Pac-12, you're looking for Oregon. And I know Oregon will be moving and USC will be moving, but Oregon is like, okay. You're looking at ACC for the last maybe 10 years or so, it's been Clemson. So, and they run through everybody. There's no competition.
Weight schedule, yeah.
Right, that you go through. In the SEC, and I have to say this for all the non-SEC fans, any given year, especially in the West, you're talking LSU, Alabama, and I know people always say, well, that's all you got. You got to give Texas A&M their credit, even though they haven't climbed the mountaintop, but they have some strong teams. Then you throw in your Mississippi, whichever one may be having a good year that year, and you can never count out Auburn. Even Auburn has a championship in the last, so but you can't count them out.
You can't. You're right.
Especially when it comes to Bama versus Auburn. That all records go out the window. Anything can happen that game. And in the East, you simply have Georgia's running it now. Nobody's touching Georgia. A couple of years back, you had Florida.
And Tennessee.
And you have Tennessee.
And Vanderbilt.
And well, they did run the East that one year. They did. I have to give them.
Right.
Charlie Strong? Wasn't it Charlie Strong that was the head coach?
Yeah, Charlie Strong was the head coach.
Yeah, wearing the vest. Yeah.
But then his player said, we play real football here. Bama, you next. It was all over. Yep. it was all over.
Yep, they done went through Georgia and Tennessee. We were next.
Mm-hmm.
So, KB, go ahead, KB. What you
well,
think about
well, I can say it take more for me. It take more than that to be a dynasty than your schedule and your wins. Because if you look at it, if you continuously play an easy schedule year after year after year, you're gonna continuously win, right?
Right.
But all those wins don't constitute to national championships all the time.
Right.
So when you look at a dynasty, they're looking at national championships on a consistent basis. Okay. Look at Clemson. They won 2 national championships in 3 years, right? But as of right now, do you consider them a dynasty? No. USC, back to back. Do you consider them a dynasty? Nebraska went back-to-back. You consider them a dynasty? Because when you talk about dynasties, people are looking at championships, not how many games you won. And then if you want to say the schedule or you want to talk about the SEC, in the West, you got Auburn, you got LSU and Alabama. That's 3 teams out the West that won national championships. We're gonna go back to 2010, right? Okay. There's only one team since what? 2007 that won a national championship out the East. So what that tell you about the East? It's pretty damn easy. Only one team that been to the playoffs out the East. So what that tell you? They playing some easy ass schedules, right? Outside of 2020, the last time Florida was in the SEC championship was when? Shit, I can't remember. Was it? I can't remember last time Florida since 2000. Well, it was 2020, but I think they went like 4 or 5 years before that. But that's it. It ain't nobody but Georgia in the East. And then, like you say, in the West, you got Texas A&M that'll have a good season. Like in 2020, they only lost 1 game, and that was an all SEC schedule.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm just saying what it is. I ain't but one dynasty right now, and that's my Alabama Crimson Tide. I don't give a damn that Georgia went back-to-back. You are not a dynasty. You got a long way to go, Georgia. I understand you Georgia fans don't know what the hell a dynasty is, considering you had a 41-year drought dynasty. I know you don't know what it is to be a real dynasty. Fucking punks.
Get him, buddy. Get him.
I'm just saying.
All right, Junior, you're back with us?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. What do you think? What's
So,
the dynasty?
On that, like it takes, like Kevin just said, it takes more than just wins. The wins have the championships. So when you talk about Bama, we have done this dynasty thing more than just up on the Saban era. That makes us legendary. But it takes more than like you can have the easy schedule if you want it, but if you get the brakes beat off, if you get to the SEC, you can't get to the playoffs and not convert the championships, that doesn't mean nothing. You have to convert these wins to championships, and that's what Alabama been doing over the course of the years. We convert these wins into championships. They have said that we have had easy schedules in the past. I agree, we have had easy schedules, but when it came to the big game, we was able to win the big game as well. Convincingly. So we converted the wins to championship, and that what makes us, and like I said, we decades, and that's what makes Alabama legendary. That's why they say where legends are made, because we've been doing this for a long time now. We've been doing this for a long time now.
All right, William, what do you think, sir, before I bring in my 2 cents?
Oh, hell yeah. Yes, sir. Nick Saban Jr., you ride on it, brother. KB, you ride on it. Roll Tide, you ride on it, son. I mean, we got 6 and 11 years. Whenever Georgia can do that, we'll say they might be getting close to 1, but they ain't got no 18. They don't have it. Okay. As I said, Boss Wade started us off back early 20s, but that's okay. That's okay. We had some since then. We had 2 with the greatest coach, in my opinion. We had 2 back-to-backs with the greatest coach. That's my opinion. Coach Saban, he's done a great job for us, and I appreciate him for doing that. But, Georgia's going to have to go through some growing pains here very shortly, and they're just going to have to understand that shit. They're losing their damn quarterback. They're going to lose probably a bunch of linemen, too. I don't give a shit. Don't care. Don't follow the motherfucker. Don't shit. I can see what's in the comment. So it don't matter. It is what it is. We're the dynasty, Get over it. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. When you can win, as somebody said, you can win 5 in a row. I might look at you, might, but that's it.
So,
but dynasty, hell no. Hell no. I mean, how many goddamn fucking Heisman trophy? Which I don't care about the goddamn Heisman fucking trophy, really. That's been that way for a while. Because fucking Oklahoma, them fucking 2 quarterbacks didn't fucking deserve it. For real. Roll Tide, AJ. I see you. Appreciate you coming on. Hell yeah. I mean, you know what I mean? You get some damn fucking Heisman trophy. I don't care about them. Fuck them. Well, okay. I appreciate Mark Ingram. I appreciate Derrick Henry. I appreciate Bryce Young. I appreciate the other one. You know, I can't think right now because I'm kind of fucked up, but don't give a shit.
No, can't believe that.
But a little bit. I mean, this is my drink of choice. I don't back down from it. There's Stetson. Look at that. Look at that, Stetson. Good shit.
Hey, I'm gonna change your name from William Bryan.
Okay.
I'm gonna change your name from William Bryan to William Bennett.
That's up. Well, no, I don't want that last name. Hits on that motherfucker. Don't care about the fucker. So, okay. He had a run. Wrong time.
Good job, William. Good job. All right.
But somebody in the comments say ain't but 2 teams went to the playoff, won national championships in the playoff from the West. I ain't say shit about no damn playoff. I said since 2010, 3 teams from the West have won national championship, which was Auburn, Alabama, and LSU. These motherfuckers, they got selective listening and selective reading too. So that's what I said. I ain't get the name of who said that. So, but anyway, they be trying to correct you and be wrong with shit.
I know. And they're going to always lose, KB.
It is what it is. But I love you, Georgia fans. Y'all always give me a laugh.
Go ahead, Gene.
I had said tonight I wasn't going to even try to get on that Georgia tip. Said tonight I wasn't going to try to get on that Georgia tip tonight.
Man. You can't, dude. You can't help it, man. Look, man. You can talk about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with Georgia, and then they coming in your comment section to my, we live rent free in your head. It ain't nothing to do with Georgia. And then when you address it, all you talk about is Georgia. Well, you can't help it, man.
All right. I'm gonna close this little section down real quick.
Now somebody say y'all about.
All right, I'm gonna close this little section down real quick. Then I'm gonna turn back over to Rise Up. My opinion, it's gonna piss a lot of people off because the players who come to a college, they had no choice or no decision making on who they played. So I'm going, a dynasty is by their wins. It don't matter the schedule as long as they keep winning that natty. It's the trophy count. And Alabama has 18 of them things, baby. They're going to get 19 this season. I'm just telling y'all right now. So that's what a dynasty is. Overall, Georgia only has 3. That's not a dynasty. They have 4. What's the fourth one?
They got one in 38. No, they got one in 42, 80, 21, and 22.
42 is the one I'm missing. Okay, they got 4. We have 18. They have 4. That's not a dynasty. All right, just straight up. All right, go ahead, Rise Up. I think we might need to do a shout out about right now.
Okay. I'm gonna let Nick Jr. do the shout out. What you gonna say, William?
I was gonna say before you do that, okay, Georgia, looky there. That's how many you got, okay? At least you can say you can't hold up a peace sign like Auburn does. That's all they got is a peace sign. That's it. And that's all they ever have. But I don't give a shit about 4. Hey, 18, bro. We got 18. Go ahead.
And so, Nick Jr., I'm gonna let you get a shout out tonight, sir.
All right. You know, first of all, I always got to give my shout out to KB. I'm gonna give a shout out. I'm gonna give a shout out to one of them Georgia fans. Like, number one dog. Let's shout number one dog. Cause no matter what he said, he gonna bring some entertainment to the show. Hey, I like talking it up with him, talking back and forth with him.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna shout him out because he was crying when I met him. He was crying when I met him. Oh, Mark Rick. What the heck? Oh no. And he was crying when I met him. Cause his dogs was losing to Auburn, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Vandy, everybody. We're not gonna say everybody. We're gonna throw Georgia Tech in there too. So I'm gonna give him a shout out because he done been through some tough times. Because the one for them Georgia Bulldogs, he wouldn't be the man he is today. Because they taught him a hard lesson. He resilient, man. He loyal to a fault, man.
Oh boy. But I also want to give a shout out to some of the people that watch us. They actually have been on the Special Podcast for Talking Sports with Red. I want to give a shout out to him. He on Podbean on any platform that you can find the podcast on. Whatever you get the podcast on, Talking Sports with Red, he probably on there. And fitness. Great content. He does great content. And Craig, Talking Sports with Red. Yeah, that right there. Yeah. Crimson Wave, man. I haven't seen him, but let's shout him out too, because he put out some content too as well. So shout out them boys out. Rags and Fitness, Sports with Red, Crimson Wave. And y'all don't mind, come over to Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Hey, I'm dropping content over there. Y'all got 300 subscribers right now. The link of the channel's right here. Come check me out. Help get me more views and more subscribers. I appreciate it. I drop Alabama content, Georgia content, and I'm about to start dropping other sports, other teams content. So y'all come check out and go check out Talking Sports with Rags and Fitness. Most of y'all, everybody know KB. If you're not on KB channel, you better go to KB channel. And
now,
hey, that's all I got for tonight.
You're right.
Hey,
right now.
So,
I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that no more.
You ain't doing nothing now?
No, my nephew fixed the stuff on this channel.
Okay.
So I already deleted it. I already deleted the other channel. But I do want to give out an apology to somebody.
Go for it.
I want to apologize.
It better be a little Timmy.
No, it ain't little Timmy. I want to apologize. I know ain't nobody expecting this, but anyway, I want to apologize to Brock, man. I want to apologize to Brock for blocking Brock and keeping Brock blocked so long, all right? Because ever since I unblocked Brock, he is still coming on, giving me the scoop on everything that's happening. Because Brock he got some sources.
Shout out to Brock, man.
So I want to apologize to Brock.
Brock,
not having any hard feelings. So I'm sorry for blocking you, Brock. There it is.
What you gonna say, William?
Hey, matter of fact.
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead. Then I'll get mine. Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
I was about to say, hey, if y'all mind, matter of fact, I'm trying to get Brock out of the rules there, if y'all don't mind.
Please do.
Bring them on.
Please
All right.
Bring them on.
Yeah,
come on, Brock. Okay. And go ahead.
Now I want to say, shout out to AJ Jones, Cindy Reed. I may miss some of you, but you know who you are. You're Alabama fans. You know it. Stephen Higgs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss some people, so I'm kind of a little bit right now. Anyway, shout out to all Alabama fans. Georgia, you know where you can kiss it. You know where the face is back here in the back. Okay, I'm not going to show it, but I kiss you. King Brian, you know who you are.
Hold on. Don't. King Brian, man, that's my man. Even though he a faithful harasser, King Brian is my boy, man.
Oh, yes, sir.
You know,
King
Brian
Brian
is a habitual harasser. That's what King Brian is. He's a habitual harasser. He will not let up no matter what it is.
KB, what about Surfer Boy now? What about Surfer Boy?
I ain't never heard of him.
Well, that's the easy, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Surfer Boy. Whoever, whoever, anyway.
And Bama Girl, ask Bama Girl 26, Brittany B, 6-0.
6-0, yeah.
All those guys, appreciate you guys. Joy for
Stephen Hicks.
Stephen Hicks. Yeah. Thank you, Joy. Thank you for giving us this format. And we're gonna call it a night, fellas. But before I go, Nick Jr., KB, William, and Spencer, y'all, trying to figure out like why Georgia's always in the comments, even if we're not talking about them.
We love them.
It's a good friend of mine always told me, you can't fix stupid. So there it is. And on that note, good night, everybody. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. All the way, brother.